seated forward fold. Forward folds are all belly to thighs. Even if you have to take your legs out wide apart to make room for a belly, that's perfectly fine. I always recommend setting up on a blanket unless your hamstrings are super stretchy. So maybe fold up your blanket. Let me tell you how you know you need a blanket. If you sit down on the floor and your tailbone is rolled underneath you, you definitely need one. If you're leaning back, you definitely need one. Maybe you need a nice firm pillow also. So you would set up on a blanket or a pillow. And notice that the back is straighter, your tailbone is sticking out behind you instead of rolled under. Now, as I always say, your forward folds are belly to your thighs. You want to be bending at your hip crease. So maybe if you're new at it, your hamstrings aren't flexible at all, bend your knees. Give them a slight bend. Notice how as soon as you bend your knees, and even if you are flexible, give this a whirl. See if that allows your torso to come forward, bringing your hips with you. Put your hands on the floor. Shoulders are not invited to this party at all. This is all about your hamstrings, your back, your entire back body. So putting your belly on your thighs, and again, if you need room for your belly, get some space between your legs. Maybe they're together, doesn't matter. Bending at your hip crease, belly and thighs together, hands rested on the floor, and just look at your feet. Look at your ankles. Look down at your feet. Don't look down over your nose at your feet. Look directly down. We're pulling that cervical curve out from being over curved. Hands resting on the floor. You're going to lengthen your chest towards your feet, looking at your feet. Place your hands lightly down on the floor, but gently pull the heels of your hands back towards your hips. Take a deep breath and exhale. Gently relax your head and